Hello, my name is Shuttley and welcome back for another episode of Ep23 as Careers. So in previous episode we're mostly expanding our fleets and armies a tiny bit, expanding quite a bit on the some on the construction speed, got quite a few universities, so we did increase our economy again, slowly recovering since the war against the French. But we only have about 5.5 years left in the game, so there's not necessarily going to be that much happening anymore. But we'll still prepare for potential war. I don't think we'll have the war, let's be honest, but, you know, in case we need it. But I was thinking between the episodes a little bit about the lessons, so I already touched a bit on those on the previous episode. But some lessons from this series, or this playthrough in general, is... first of all, if you're a subject, do not take any loans if you can avoid it. If you are forced to take loans, then there's no, well, at that point you can't do much about it, to be fair. But if you can raise taxes, do it. Because paying back the loans is going to be slowing down your economy a whole lot more. Or you're just going to bankrupt, and that's going to also slow down your economy quite a bit. Then another thing is, we should have done a bit more research, not necessarily like going all in on the research necessarily, but a bit more research earlier on. Like, we only had a few universities for the longest time, and that boost from those, like, it's handy, but it's not enough. So we should have probably tried to get to, like, I don't know, 80 innovation instead of the 60 or something that we had. And that would have cost a bit more, but it also would have meant that the factories and such could have hired the educated people in there a lot faster, and thus maybe the wages would be slightly smaller in some places. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure, but it's a possibility at least. We should have increased the construction earlier on, when the economy allowed it. I mean, suppose if we didn't take all the loans earlier, like near the mid-game, we could have increased the construction speed quite a bit more sooner, and then that of course means that you can just get so much more increase in your economy overall. I think we might actually want to get some more government administration in the meanwhile. Seems like there's starting to be... Oh yeah, it's already back to 77,000. Right, okay then. And also we're using quite a bit of bureaucracy for the institution here, but that's almost done, to be fair. So that's good. But then of course another thing is don't expect AI to win your wars for you. Like, sometimes they might help you, but don't rely on it. So for example, the independence war that we tried to fight against China, we should have either tried to do that when they had all the revolution in the south, or just not do it, because I suspect that because of that war, I think, well, I'm not entirely sure, the French might have attacked regardless, but I think that the timing was pretty grim in there. Like, we had just recovered, or we're still recovering from the war, so that is probably why they decided to attack. So if we hadn't done that, we probably would not have lost the southeastern state either. And thus now we probably would have somewhere around 75 million GDP. Because we were growing pretty quickly in there, so yeah, 75 is probably within reasonable expectation. Another thing, of course, is we should have reduced the landowners' power a bit sooner. We did do a decent bit, like right now they got 5%, but we probably should have prioritized that a bit sooner. Now, of course, since we were going for the monarchy, or the enlightened despot achievement and all that, so that kind of tied our hands a little bit. We had to stay as monarchy, so we couldn't switch to oligarchy or anything like that sooner. I mean, we did do it now, but we probably should have done it a bit sooner if we were to go for like an optimal run. But of course, depends on like what your goals are for the series. Like for this series, we wanted to play tall, because quite often I just, you know, snowball a lot and just try to expand where we can. I mean, I suppose the Marina Kingdom wasn't that much of conquest. It was still a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. But in the Siam playthrough, we conquered like southern half of China, and I think we took some Burma, and I don't remember if we took anything in Indonesia, but we did pretty well there. In the Japan playthrough, we did take quite a bit of China as well, and we did a bit of colonization over here. And let's see, Hejaz, we took a little bit land. I don't remember. I think we went to Ethiopia in that one again. And we took some land in Arabia. I don't think we managed to form the Arabia itself, did we? Or maybe we did. Don't remember anymore. Well, anyway, we were trying to form Arabia. At least in that one, but I think we failed on that. And of course we had the... Actually, which one did we... Well, we had the Ethiopia playthrough, of course, in which I think we managed to take a little bit of land from Egypt at least. Some land in Arabia. And of course, we took, well, all of the Horn of Africa, really. We took Marina Kingdom. I don't remember if we fought Portugal in that one. And all that. So it's been a lot of fighting, so I wanted to do at least... Oh, France is actually improving relations. And there we go, we got the education investment completed. We're now getting 70 or 47,000 pounds per week. I suppose I'm just going to let the private sector take care of the construction right now, so we can pay off the loans, so we can save up a bit more money at least. In the meanwhile, we're getting the identification documents in 7 weeks, so that'll be done. So I suppose we could maybe improve relations with France. I mean, that means that we probably won't be doing war against them, but that's fine. There's always a chance that they stay over here might still have a revolt. I mean, it's still got over 40% turmoil, so it's not looking good, and they are still losing in population. It used to be like 6 million population in here, I think. So it's been going down fairly quickly during the French rule. And to be fair, a lot of them are probably just either dying or moving away. Or the fact that they just don't have quite as good income in there anymore. Probably not helping either. Now, to be fair, if I really wanted to, I could maybe try invading Japan. No, actually, I don't think I can. Because I don't have a interest declared in there. Oh, wait a minute. I can have it up to 10? Oh. Okay, I didn't realize that if you've got such a... Or when you have a bit larger navy, you can do a lot more. Okay. That's good to... I don't really think I've been focusing a lot on the navy in previous playthroughs. A little bit, of course, but not massively. But one in the Baltics as well. So that means that we should be able to do a lot more trading down there if we want to. Oh, there's a demand for automobiles. Okay. There's still a massive demand for engines, but I suppose... Let's have a look. Is there any cheap engines available? We can buy some from the French, I suppose. And some from the British. Even from the Russians. Well, let's get those started. I'm about to get the taxation or identification documents done. Market access in Kwambuk is still a bit lacking, so I guess we should... Oh, there we go. There's a bit more to... Oh, wow, 64,000. Yeah, okay, that's a pretty good increase in taxes. So we are getting the railway there already. I suppose what we could do is get one more port, at least. We could maybe get a power plant in here as well. I suspect that that will be needed sooner or later. So we're still making £28,000. Pretty decent. And we've gotten the standard of living to 12. So it's, you know, it's not huge, but it's a decent bit better than what it was in the beginning. Like, at least not that many people are starving. So that's good. But there we go. Now we could potentially do the war against Japan. Make them tributary. Oh, British Singales, okay. Huh. Wait, so who... Right, okay. So, hold on, can I not... conquer a state from them? Oh, we got 2 good relations with them. Okay, if we were to damage the relations... There's a lot of nations that are now suddenly improving relations with us. But that's fine. So, if we had to focus on the... Just double checking. I'm still paying tribute, right? Yeah, I'm still a tributary. And I don't think I can get out of there. And then unlocked. There we go. So we could actually go ahead and get ourselves at least one synthetic industry. Take a bit of salt. Actually, we probably shouldn't do it here. I think we should do it up here because this is one of the places where we got sulfur. Or actually, we could do it down here. Got sulfur mines in there as well. So let's get synthetic plant underway. That's going to allow us to get some dyes produced locally. Oh, sign improving relations. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Japanese religious revolt. Oh. Alright, so Japan is having a bit more problems there, and that's not the other... Well, one of the Japans is having a bit of issues there, let's just put it that way. And there we go, we're already 64 million GDP. I think we are going to be surpassing it. I think we might even get to like 70 million total. Possibly, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, threshing machines are spreading. That's actually quite handy. So getting the synthetic plants will be very useful. We'll get the port done in Guambuk first, just to reduce the pressure on the infrastructure right now. I mean, it might not do that much. Some more oil discovered elsewhere. How much do we still have? 1.2 million there. Okay. Well, we're paying that fairly quickly, and that's going to give us another £5,000 per week extra once we pay off all the loans. That would be quite handy. Oh yeah, there's a lot of troops on the fence right now. Even I am on the fence on that war. To be fair, I mean, I was kind of planning on doing my own war against Japan. but it might not be all that quickly before we get through there. But if we could maybe get a bit of a area over here, then oh yes, I think what we're gonna do, or try to do, is we'll try to conquer this. Then we'll try to trade France for that state back. I don't know if it will work. We'll give it a try, maybe. Let's actually go ahead and... well, that's a revolt, actually. So Japan, if I was to expel your diplomats, it's gonna give us a bit of infamy, but that's fine. It's not gonna be too bad. We're still reducing the relations. I suppose we'll let them fight their war first. I don't think it's gonna be a very long war, is it? Oh yeah. Oh wow. It's actually the revolutionaries have, or the revolt has all the troops. So yeah, it's probably gonna be a fairly quick war then, I dare say. In which case, we probably don't need to damage the relations any further. And then we can do our war there. We'll hopefully conquer that fairly quickly. I mean, we'll have a bit of flotillas at least. Probably not enough, mind you, but I guess it's better than nothing. Why's the troop quality over here, I wonder? They got trench infantry. Oh, that could be a problem. They don't have a lot of them, but they've got trench infantry. Now, to be fair, we might be able to overwhelm them. But of course, there's... oh, agitator appears. Alright then. For close borders. I'm not too interested in that one, to be fair. Oh, there we go. We've got 65 million GDP. The literacy rate is now 52.2%. I suppose so we did increase the institution level in here, so that does give a bit higher education access. And thus, hopefully, we'll start improving the literacy rate further and further. Don't know if they've already conquered this already. Or if they're just sitting there. I don't think either side has any armies. Oh. Okay, well in that case, what I could do... conquer a state. There's a lot of undecided. And what I could do is I could prepare my fleet. Let's see, deploy. Oh wait, no. I think we need to wait. Oh yeah, planned invasion. Right, well we can't do that yet, so we need to wait on that one. What we could do is activate one of the armies. Maybe we'll mobilize that one. Probably costs us quite a bit, but we don't need to activate all of the troops. And if we can win the war there, religious revolt might get or hold on some of the areas, but that's fine. Anyone leaning on either side? I don't think so. I've got a bit of troops at least activating. And we'll do the invasion in there. And if we conquer that state, we could try trading that to the French in exchange of this state back. I mean, how is the GDP in here? It's 12 million already. Oh, wow. It might be dropping a little bit once we take it, because they probably have a lot of other stuff in there that we don't. So if we can retake that, that'd be brilliant for us. I mean, that would at least get us to probably close to 80 million total. Well, I don't know if it's going to be that much. But at least a little bit. But again, there's no guarantee that they will accept it. How's the Heavenly Kingdom's GDP? It's still about 200 million. So their GDP is kind of stalled there. I suppose a lot of it might be because there's just not enough engines in the market. They're using engines for everything now. I mean, the engine prices even on our side of the market is still pretty steep. We've got another 50 battalions that we could activate. I don't think we want to, really. But no one's joining on this, so we should be able to land unopposed. Once we land in there, we'll be able to force them to accept the peace deal, hopefully. At least part of it. I don't know if we'll... well, where's the capital? I suppose it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, that seems to be the case. Well, regardless, we'll get in there. We'll conquer a bit of land. Hopefully our first successful war in this playthrough. That tells quite a bit. It's already 1930s. There we go, almost 67 million GDP already. And we're getting quite a bit by the private sector being constructed in here. Also, the investment pool is 62 million right now. That's pretty decent. But it seems like the war is going to start very shortly. We just need to plan on the invasion. Right, 2 arms, so we'll just go ahead and plan naval invasion to Japan. We'll select the first Korean fleet. So it will be minus 50% efficiency because it's a bit more. Travel time isn't too long. So we've already started. Oh, it's going... oh, is it going over there first? So we got the armies on the port here. They'll go and pick that up. Oh, no. They're meeting up in there. Ah, okay. Gonna be landing. Well, there we go. We landed unopposed. So I'm guessing their war support should be going down very quickly. So, conquer Japan. They will not accept the peace deal yet. We've got the troops in there. Well, for the most part anyway. And this one's protecting the trade routes in here, I presume. So we should be able to get this peace deal probably fairly swiftly. Now, once they go below 100 in war support, and then that's the point where they will probably give up. But there we go. Getting some motor industries. We still got... Oh, right. We're getting the steel frame buildings in 10 months. I'm kind of interested to see how much of an increase that is going to be in the... Well, it's probably going to increase the steel price quite a bit. Among other things. Also, doesn't that... Hold on a minute. Construction... So that requires a lot of glass, steel, explosives, a bit more tools as well. So it's probably going to be bloody expensive at first. We might want to go ahead and build a few more glassworks, actually. I think those would be fairly profitable. We can't do the hardware plastics here because, well, we don't have oil anyway. There we go. They're probably fairly ready to take the peace deal. Not yet. Not yet. They would take a white piece already. But that's about it. Wait, what's this then? Stability player North China. Yangsu Trade Port. Oh. They probably want port over there, okay. I'm kind of wondering whether I should be joining the Chinese side or the French side. If I was to conquer some land from China in here, I could maybe then trade that for Yunnan. And regardless, China's GDP is probably going to tank because of this, sooner or later. We do need to get a bit more bureaucracy as well, so let's go ahead and get another one of these administration buildings. And tax capacity in Yangtze is still, yeah, no, we're still quite a bit over there. Which does reduce the income, but hey, we're basically out of debt already, so that's good. Oh, almost. One more week, and they'll take the peace deal. There we go, peace treaty signed. It's probably not very good to place in here. I mean, suppose if we get the port in there, that will allow us to bring in the, or it will hopefully improve the market access. Which is, well, it is actually 100% already, for now. I do actually wonder, ooh, if they start bringing in troops in here and fighting on the ground, we could maybe get our independence. That'd be quite handy. But also, let's, just out of curiosity, France, would you be willing to... No, I don't think we can do that. Trade states. Oh, we need to improve relations with them. I mean, we still need to get the relations above par, I suppose, before we can do that. But we're both improving the relations. So there is that. Right, I can't offer support to France anyway. If I could get my independence from that war, though, that would be quite handy. But there we go. The troops are no longer active and all that, so that's good. How bad is the... Right, steam trawlers at least. The rice farms, we're going to use the fertilizers. We've got already harvesting tools in here, which are probably... It's probably fairly small. Well, there's still a bit of peasants, at least. Automatic irrigation, well, the engine price is going to be bloody massive. Rail transportation, is there... I don't think we want to have the rail transportation, quite frankly, in there. Because there's not enough people working there anyway. Automatic irrigation for the wine... it's not a huge demand right now. We've got the port underway, at least, so it's a fairly tiny population in here, all things considered. I reckon. I mean, we could do a war against the other Japan now. I guess everyone... Oh, but how much of the troops do they have there? Up to 6 battalions? To be fair, with 40, I think we can win them. Assuming that there's no one else that will join against us. Ooh, but that would be 32 infamy. Oh, what the heck, it's not that bad. There we go. So these troops need to... Guess we could put in... Which one of these is... So you... Counter-combat expert, Imperious, supply... Okay. Your offensive planners. I'm going to make you on the advanced front. And I will mobilize this army. And put them on the front here. That'll hopefully help. We'll have our fleet in here as well, just in case. We will be on this front, I suppose. There's some enemy troops there, apparently. Slowly fortifying the place. But our troops will be able to defend and attack. I don't think they have a general there, to be fair. No, they do. They got quite a bit defense in there. Not a massive offense, mind you. We don't have a particularly great offense either, to be fair. But we've got the numbers advantage clearly in there. So that'll probably help. And in the meanwhile, we're slowly improving relations with France. Although I suppose we did suffer a bit of a hit in there with us declaring another war. In the meanwhile, France and Heavenly Kingdom are going to start fighting soon. We've got 71 million GDP already. So it is definitely growing. It is definitely growing. Oh, French market. Oh, right, yeah. They're probably not giving us the engine to ride out of war. Oh, Russia is improving relations with us. We've got one army that will advance and the other army that will stay back and hold the ground. Oh, insufficient construction or investment pool. Oh, right, okay, yeah, it's probably... Oh, yeah, we're getting £50,000 extra right now. Yeah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. We've got a bit of stuff in there, I suppose. Once we get the steel frame construction in 5 months, we'll have quite a bit more construction. That'll probably be sufficient. So I'm not going to do any more construction sectors right now. Although I suppose we've got... Oh, did we start... Oh, we had a logging camp being built in here, I reckon. That's why it's being built right now. So everyone's declaring neutrality in this particular conflict. So I should be able to conquer this. And then I'm hoping to trade this state for the southeastern state over there from France. And maybe if this war against the Heavenly Kingdom goes on for long enough, I can't actually declare independence war. There we go, our war has started. How is the battles coming along? We are slowly going to be advancing. They do have the better defenses, but again, we'll have 20 battalions versus their 5. Well, up to 20 battalions versus their 5. So I think we are still going to have the numbers... Oh, actually, no, it's 40 battalions versus 4. Yeah, I mean, they got better defense. There's no denying that, but I don't think they're going to be able to withstand this. They're actually going to be taking more wounded and dead than we are. And to be fair, we've got a lot of artillery. Well, some artillery at least. And we've got a naval battle. Oh, wait, no. Was that our naval battle, or was that someone else's naval battle? It may have been someone else. I don't really know. The enemy doesn't have any ships, so it's probably not their ships then. It's probably the French and the Chinese fighting. That would make sense at least. So we won first battle, I suppose. We should be... Oh, yeah, we did actually gain a little bit of the ground there. There's another battle. And yeah, they just don't have the manpower to fight. Because there's a bit of poetic justice in the fact that it's the Koreans invading Japan in the 30s, unlike the historical version. Oh, wow, yeah, I'm making a whole lot of money right now. And the battles are just, you know, very, very easy. Slowly but surely just clearing out all of that. I suspect that they might be taking the peace deal soon enough. That I think they are going to be losing some of the... Oh yeah, they're in 6 points of war exhaustion per week right now. I don't think you should be heading back home yet, no. You should be heading to another front line. Oh, there's no front lines in here. Oh. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. I'm sure that there is. Or maybe not. They do still have some battalions somewhere, but I don't know where those are going. Oh, well, there's Heavenly Kingdom French fleets fighting in here. You know, the Heavenly Kingdom fleets are getting wrecked. Well, in that case, what I could do... Heavenly Kingdom... I could expel diplomats. That would be a lot of infamy, admittedly. Actually, I don't want to get more infamy right now. I can start damaging relations, at least. Oh, well, they're improving. Oh, well, that doesn't make much of a difference, then. So, are they willing to give up yet? No, not quite yet. Korean Tohoku is isolated. Oh. Yeah, I suppose it is. I suppose it is. Now, to be fair, if it was my independent market, then it wouldn't be as bad. We definitely need to improve the relation with the French quite a bit. That's going to take a little while. I just need a little bit more time to win this war. We've got almost 74 million GDP already. So the GDP has definitely been increasing. Just one more week and I think they will... Oh, no, they will actually take the peace deal already. There we are. Right, so this state is having a whole lot of problems. Oh, right, incorporated is going to be quite expensive. Not impossible, but expensive. So I do actually... Oh, there we go, steel frame buildings. Let's go ahead and switch these. It's probably going to cost us a whole lot of money, but I suspect that it's also going to increase the construction speed. Yeah, okay, now well, I suppose since it's the private sector that is taking care of the cost, it's not that bad. We do need to get some more research going, though. Mutual funds could be quite handy for extra minting. Or in the production, what are we getting? We're getting the threshing machine. Or in the military. I suppose we'll help with the military a little bit, at least get that one, and then we can maybe get the threshing machine. So there we go. Now we've got a state that the French probably do want. But I don't think we can actually trade the states yet. Because we are still in poor relations. Both sides are improving the relations, though. But, yeah, it's not that great. We've got 124 total. So I do recall that there was a way to reset the state's constructions and all that, but I don't remember where exactly it was. Because I suspect that a lot of these construction things are just not using the things that they need to. Plus, there seems to be a whole lot of factories in here that are not really... Well, I suppose since there's no market access in here anyway, probably shouldn't be going too heavily on changing the things here. Ah, there we go. So the reset production methods. That should give us slightly better... Although, one of the things that I could maybe do... is go to the development now. Actually, is there... No. And the naval bases, we haven't unlocked that yet, but the... Oh, is that... No. It's probably in the urban centers. We're going to switch these to start using glass and steel. It might not actually be all that much better right now for us, but... yeah, well, except Tohoku, but everything else can increase that. So get the better navy trading in about 2 weeks or so. Oh, there is already a potential landing happening in here. Oh, yeah, no, that's naval invasion by the French. They are definitely winning. I suppose they got a lot better troops in there. We're slowly reducing the relations with the... Oh, because with tributary, that's having an impact there. Right, now we're going to go ahead and switch the naval training. It's a bit more officers. I employed on all that. We're still getting £60,000 per week. Okay. I mean, that's not too shabby. I suspect that there might be quite rough demands for more... Okay, more glass, more steel. Let's go ahead and get another glass work underway. That's probably going to be very much worthwhile. And then maybe another steel mill or two. So that is going to cost us a bit of money. We've got an okay cash reserve now. We've got 1.3 million, so that's not too shabby. I do see, though, that the time is kind of time to end the episode here. So we'll have one more episode where we'll maybe try to get independence just to see how much money we can make and all that. And maybe we can improve our GDP over Heavenly Kingdom. But I don't know if they will take the peace deal. There's no guarantee. Oh, we could declare the Independence Bay now. Okay, so we could... Well, we'll have a look at that next episode, because we are, in fact, out of time for this one. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But after that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye.